Hi, everyone on YouTube and all the NFL YouTube prognosticators and football fans everywhere. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my thoughts about Week 17 and my picks for Week 18 for the 2022 NFL season. Check it out. First off, before I get to my thoughts for a minute, I want to send my hearts and prayers out to Damar Hamlin, who had a cardiac arrest during the Bills and Bengals game last night for the Buffalo Bills. That was a very, very scary moment. That was very, very hard. I mean, I think the NFL personally did the right thing that suspended the game, and I think it's really, really hard to see that. And I'm a Patriots fan at heart, but I'm a football fan at first, and I would never ever want to see a player get a cardiac arrest like that, or anyone like that personally. That it was very heartbreaking. I mean, I was watching that at work, and I just almost lost it on that. That was just very, very sad. So, excuse my food over there, so I'm cooking. But anyways, just a little my heart and soul into that, and I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he's okay. I just want to wish him that, and because of that, that game was postponed, so another day. So we'll continue with that. But overall, straight up, they went 12-3. Standing out, and now I'm 144 and 87 overall in the year. I think two pushes. So excuse me, I forgot to put the two pushes on there. And of course against the spread, I went 8-6-1, which I got a 500 over the 500 mark, which is good. I'm 98, 123 and 4 overall in the year on that one. And over and under, that was the Bengals and Bills game was the over and under on that one. So I went 0-1-1. So I got a push out of that one too, which was the Thursday night with Dallas and Tennessee. So, and because of that, 18-34 overall in the year, and now I'm with 3 pushes, and that's what I have on my record right now. And my thoughts about the games, Dallas and Tennessee. Dallas just ran over Tennessee, and Tennessee is in a date of destiny of their own against Jacksonville. Atlanta and Arizona, both teams play for pride. That's all I can tell you. Detroit and Chicago, it was a must win for Detroit. And now they're on a fight for Green Bay right now. Kansas City and Denver. Denver's case, for Denver's case, I think it was just a Kansas City just got the win. That's all they needed. And my Patriots and the Dolphins, I kind of switched my pick, but I forgot to do it on my Yahoo account, and I kind of lost track of that. But anyways, I actually did switch, and I did so. I got the Patriots win on that one, so now they have a fight in the destiny of their own. And the New York Giants and the Indianapolis Colts, congratulations on the Giants. They're in the playoffs. The Eagles and the New Orleans Saints, did not expect that one. I did not see that one coming for Gardner Minshew. And now it goes to show you that Jalen Hurts is the guy. Tampa Bay and Carolina, congratulations to Tom Brady and the Bucs. NFC South champs. Washington, Cleveland, what can I say? No, Cleveland did Cleveland things. That's all I can say. Now they're in a dogfight with Pittsburgh. Jacksonville and Houston. Now Jacksonville, they're 1 win away from getting that division. And like I made my early predictions in my my preseason picks. So that was Jacksonville getting that division, the AFC South. So let's hope that happens. San Francisco and Las Vegas Raiders. San Francisco did a lot of things, so I can tell you that. Seattle and the New York Jets. Now the New York Jets are in a dogfight of their own. Right. So let's see how that one turns out. Minnesota and Green Bay. I paid the price on that one. That's all I can say. I'll get to that one after my picks. So anyways, that being said, the Chargers and the Rams, the Battle of Los Angeles. Hey, Chargers won. Now they have to hope for and see what happens next week. Baltimore and Pittsburgh. That was one of the picks I switched to. I switched to Pittsburgh and I went due with Lamar Jackson's injury. Paid the price on that one too. So anyways, that being said, and like I said, Cincinnati and Buffalo, that game was postponed because of Damar Hamlin, because of his injury. Like I said, I'm just hoping he's okay. Wish nothing but the best. I hope, my heart of heart, he's okay. And I just wish him he can make a quick recovery and hope he can get back into the game. Which, as of that, I'm not too sure he would want to go back because of that. It was a very scary moment. probably the most scariest moment since Joe Theismann's injury, I would say. And remind you of it all, this was not the first time this year this ever happened. I mean, it happened to 2 Pittsburgh Steelers this year. Happened to Tua Tagovailoa too, in the same building. Well, not cardiac arrest, but a lot of concussions or injuries. Big injuries in that in Cincinnati, though. So, but anyways, that's definitely my thoughts about week 17. Let's get on to my week 16 picks. Well, with my picks, these are the picks I have for now. Like I said, this could switch again eventually. So, as of right now, this is a really quick video because I have a lot of things on my mind to do. So I got to do these really quick, and I want to bring it all to my picks as soon as I can. So anyways, that being said, let's start off with one of the Saturday games. I believe it's Saturday, which I don't know. There's still to be announced yet or everything. But no matter what, though, these first 2 games are going to be my over and unders anyway because there's no Monday Night Football this week, and no Thursday Night Football this week. So I got 2 over and unders, which is the first 2, which is the Chiefs and Raiders in Kansas City. So that game, Jarrett Stidham's going to start and David Carr's benched. And so let's see how that one goes out from there. But I think a quarterback change could help the Vegas Raiders. It could hurt them. We'll have to find out. Anyways, that being said, for the Kansas City Chiefs, they're in a fight for number 1 seed right now, which I believe if they win there, they get it. So I think they have a fight on their own. So I got the Kansas City Chiefs over the Las Vegas Raiders in this game. On the line, the Chiefs are favored by 8.5 in this game. I'm going to take the Vegas Raiders plus 8.5. Over and under, it's 53. I'm going to go for over 53. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. So this is a big game for Tennessee and Jacksonville right now. Whoever wins this gets the division and gets to the playoffs. Loser goes home. So this is basically the Super Bowl for these 2 teams. So they got to treat it like that. So I think for this case scenario, it's in Jacksonville. So this is going to be a big factor, but both teams are going the exact opposite directions what a lot of people thought. Probably not me, though. Because, like I said, that was one of the surprising division picks. It was the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm still sticking my guns on that one. So I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars over the Tennessee Titans in this game. That means Jacksonville's in the playoffs, and they get to the AFC South. Tennessee goes home. On the line now, Jacksonville's favored by 7 in this game. I'm going to take Jacksonville minus 7. Over and under is 38.5. I'm going to go for over 38.5. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Tampa Bay has nothing much to play for, except I know Tom Brady wants to play. So I think since Tom Brady's playing, I'm going to take Tampa Bay over Atlanta in this game in Atlanta. On the line now, Tampa Bay's favored by 8 in this game. But it's too many points. I'm going to take Atlanta plus 8. The Buffalo Bills and my New England Patriots in Buffalo. Now, this game, Buffalo is going to be playing their hearts out for Damian Hamilton. So I think this is going to be a very emotional game for Buffalo right now. The momentum's going to be on their side. I hate to do it as a Patriots fan. And because of that, I think this is going to be a key win for Buffalo in this case scenario. They're going to probably win for DeMar Hamlin. So I think this is going to be a big emotional win for Buffalo if they get it, which unfortunately for me, I think they will. So I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills over my New England Patriots to win this game. Possibly the Patriots might go home. On the line now, Buffalo's favored by 7.5 in this game. I'm going to take Buffalo minus 7.5. The Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Now this game is Minnesota is has a fight to the number 1 seed too. So they got to wait up for Philadelphia on that one, see how that one plays out. Both teams lost, so that it's going to be a really tough battle. So I think Minnesota might get this one. So I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings over the Chicago Bears in this game. On the line now, Minnesota's favored by 1 in this game. I'm going to take Minnesota minus 1. The Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Now this game, this is a really tough one for Cincinnati too. So they played with a lot of heart melts for DeMar Hamilton too. So they're probably going to play their hearts out too after that event. So, and because of that, I think they're going to get this win too. And I think they're going to probably, and I think I'm going to take Cincinnati over Baltimore in this swing, despite the fact that DeMar Hamilton plays for Buffalo. But on the line though, the Cincinnati's favored by 6 in this game. I'm going to take Baltimore plus 6. Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. 2 teams are playing for pride right now. Somebody's got to win. So I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts over Houston in this game. On the line though, Houston's favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Houston plus 3. The Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Now that I predict that my Patriots are going to lose to Buffalo, this is going to be one of the key factors for Miami and the New York Jets on this one. Whoever wins this, they got to wait out for I believe the Los Angeles Chargers. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if the Chargers win, they get in. If the Patriots lose, I think. I could be wrong. But that being said, it's in Miami, so this is going to be a really tough field to swallow for the New York Jets. So I'm going to take the New York Jets over the Miami Dolphins in this game. On the line, though, the Dolphins are favored by 2.5 in this game. I'm going to take the Dolphins minus 2.5. The New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Now, this game, New Orleans got the win, so I think that was a much-needed win, but I think they're mathematically out of the playoffs right now, and both teams are playing for pride. So I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans over Carolina in this game. On the line, though, New Orleans favored by 4 in this game. I'm going to take Carolina plus 4 because you never know. The Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Now, I think Pittsburgh has the wait out, too, if I'm not mistaken. So they got to have my Patriots to lose, the Dolphins to lose, and the Chargers to lose to get in. I think that's the way it goes, if I could be mistaken, but I think Pittsburgh is going to get in anyways. So I'm going to take So in my case, I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Cleveland Browns in this game. On the line, though, Pittsburgh's favored by 2.5 in this game. I'm going to take Pittsburgh minus 2.5. The LA Chargers and the Denver Broncos. Now, this is a much closer game. I think this is going to be a really close one. The Chargers have a lot to play for. They want to get to at least a top 3 seed on this one. So I'm going to take the LA Chargers over the Denver Broncos in this game. On the line, though, the Chargers are favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Denver plus 3 because you never know. The Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Now, this is a much big win for Philadelphia. They could win this game depending on Jalen Hurts' injury. So, I think that being said, I think Philadelphia has a chance of winning this game. Now, the New York Giants have something to play for, too. They're in the playoffs. So, I think no matter what, though, I think whoever wins, Dallas or Philadelphia, if Philadelphia loses and Dallas wins, Dallas gets to the NFC East. But if Philadelphia wins, they get it. So, all right. That being said, I think Philadelphia's case, I think they have a shot at winning. It's in Philadelphia. So I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles over the New York Giants in this game. But on the line, though, the Eagles are favored by 13.5 in this game. That's way too many points. I'm going to take the Giants plus 13.5. The San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Now, this is a much tough game for both teams. Arizona usually plays their division opponents well. But San Francisco's going to just outgun the NFC West. So I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers over the Arizona Cardinals in this game. On the line, though, San Francisco is favored by 13.5 in this game. I'm going to take Arizona plus 13.5. The Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Both teams are playing for pride right now, but it's in Seattle. It's a very tough place to play. But I'm going to take Seattle over the Los Angeles Rams in this game, because despite what Los Angeles has been playing lately. But on the line, though, Seattle's favored by 6.5 in this game. I'm going to take Seattle minus 6.5. The Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Now, this is a must win for Dallas right now. They have to win. Otherwise, Philadelphia gets a division. So this is a must win, but they have to have Philadelphia to lose in order for that to happen. But anyways, that being said, Dallas should be winning this game anyway, no matter what. So I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys over the Washington Commanders in this game. On the line, though, Dallas is favored by 5.5 in this game. I'm going to take Dallas minus 5.5. The Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Football. So, probably the final Sunday Night Football game of the year. I think that being said, I think Green Bay has something to play for right now, despite what happened, what they did for the Minnesota Vikings. So I think this is going to be a must-needed win for Green Bay. If they win, they're in. If Detroit wins, I believe Detroit's in, I think. So I think this is a big game for either one. Whoever gets in, they get the wild card, I think. So anyways, that being said, Green Bay, I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field over Detroit in this game. And so Detroit's out, so Green Bay's going in, Detroit's going home. On the lineup, Green Bay's favored by 4.5 in this game. I'm going to take Green Bay minus 4.5. Over and under is 48. I'm going to shoot for over 48.5. Okay, shoutouts this week is one of my good old buddies, Names Noodle. He makes great NFL YouTube videos too. So he makes great predictions as well. And also check out Justice Bridgewater's Finest on YouTube, Blockbuster_guy on Twitter, because this is the reason why I'm wearing it, because I made a bet with him with the Bears and Vikings. See if Green Bay wins, I'll wear my I Love Breakfast t-shirt, and here I am wearing it today. So here you go. So a massive shout out to the both of them. And until then, you can check out the rest of the NFL YouTube prognosticator page in the description down below right here. And as always, this is Andrew Warren signing off on the last regular season week. And until then, I'll see you in the playoffs. And rock out and eat your breakfast.